Greenbrier West Cavaliers face the Westside Renegades. Greenbrier West coming off a tough loss last night to disappointing.
Yeah, it was just like there was a lid on the basket, and that was probably one of the toughest shooting nights I've seen the Cavaliers have all season. They couldn't buy a basket.
Tonight they're going to face the Westside Warriors. Westside comes into tonight's game 6-3, averaging 66.3 per game, allowing 66.7. That's really misleading. Renegades opened their season with a loss to Princeton. They won 3 straight, defeating Nicholas County, Wyoming East, and Pikeview. Then they dropped 2 straight to a Herbert Hoover team, which we've talked about. Seems to be pretty good this year. Shady Spring as well. They won 3 straight again, defeating Nicholas County, Tug Valley, and Wyoming East. And that swept the season series for the Renegades against their county rivals, the Wyoming East Warriors. And you look at this common opponent-wise.
We got to actually watch both Princeton and Wyoming East last night, and they were both pretty solid ball clubs.
You look at the common opponents that the Cavaliers and the Renegades have here in Nicholas County, and Westside able to sweep that series with them as well. And then the eye opener for me is they were able to beat Tug Valley by 10, and Tug Valley, a team that has defeated the Cavaliers twice this season. So can't always compare the common opponents there, but it looks like Westside has done a good job right there. When you talk about these Renegades, the key returning player for Westside is Ethan Blackburn. He's a 2020 Class AA honorable mention All-State player. Scored 28 points in that last win versus Wyoming East, and he is the man that makes things go for the Renegades. You look on down their lineup, Daniel Reed was also a AA honorable mention All-State basketball player last season. He was also honorable mention All-State player this year in football. Scanning on down their roster, Jackson Koger, and he was an honorable mention All-State football player this year as well. And I kind of like to look at this and see these kids that are multiple sport athletes and see how that translates to the basketball court. And we saw that last night in Princeton, a long, lean, athletic group right there.
Yeah, they had a lot of speed. Just looking at Westside's schedule, that's a pretty quality schedule they're playing. What do you think we can expect from Westside? Are they a team that likes to run, or are they more of a half-court set?
It's really going to be a surprise for me. Didn't get a chance to look at much film on the Renegades. So, and we don't typically get to see the Wyoming County teams that much because we're always on the road with Greenbrier West. Makes it a little bit of tough, and it's going to be tough, even tougher here tonight with the quick turnaround. We'll see what the Cavaliers can do. Time now to introduce the start.
Hey, my name is Dante, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A nuggets is the authentic taste of it. You can tell it's freshly breaded, seasoned perfectly, and it just has this unique taste that compares to no other. Once I bite into it,
My name is Meredith, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is the oven-toasted, cheesy top layer. If home had a flavor, it would be Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese. I'm passionate about it.
Don't compromise. Call John Mize, attorney at law in Beckley. Call 255-MIZ. or injury or you've been wronged, call John Mize and your case is strong. Don't compromise, call John Mize, attorney at law in Beckley.
It's time. Time to take your next step. No, not a baby step. Make it a leap. A leap into a better future for you and your family. It's time to set a goal. Not just any goal, but a goal that will give you the tools for success. Now is your time, and we are here to help you achieve your goal. New River Community and Technical College is your next step to a great career.
Starting role for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, he played a monster game last game against Nicholas County at home, our last home game, and he played a really big role there.
Renegades are going to have the ball to start the game. And already, as we look out there on the floor, you can look at Koger and see a pretty big-bodied player. Blackburn gets the ball in. Browning has it. Whipped out on the wing to Colucci, who launches the three, and Colucci hits right away for the Renegades. 3-0 Westside. Ball comes into Oscar. Oscar's going to walk the ball down the floor for the Cavaliers. Oscar, top of the circle, on the right wing high now to Boggs. Boggs sends it top of the circle to McClung, inside to Vaughn. Vaughn misses the layup. It's going to be tipped out. Rebound pulled down by the Renegades. Foul on the wing, out high now to Reed. Three-pointer no good. Rebound pulled down inside. Turnaround jumper no good for Browning. Another rebound inside for Koger. And ball's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Renegade. Cavaliers with the basketball. Boggs inbounds to Oscar. Full court pressure here being applied by the Renegades. Oscar breaks the timeline. Sends the ball left side high to Medlin. Now to Boggs on the wing. Boggs crosses over. Stops at the left elbow. Gets it down into Vaughn. Vaughn pumps, looking for somewhere to go. Kicks it out to McClung. McClung now to Boggs. Boggs down the left side of the lane. His shot's blocked out of bounds.
McClung thought about pulling the trigger on a three there.
Westside closing speed, pretty nice. Try to inbound the ball into Medlin, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Boggs sets up baseline. Lobs it into Oscar. Oscar steps back, lets the Cavaliers set. Medlin rotates the ball left wing to McClung, down in the corner to Oscar. Oscar drives inside, puts up the left-hander off the glass. It's good. 3-2 Renegades.
Good start for Brandon tonight. He's been in a little cold spell.
And another catch-and-shoot three out here on the left wing for Colucci, and this must be his spot. It's 6-2 Westside. 6:10 to go here in the first. Boggs now at the point. Gives the ball off to McClung. McClung starts right, goes left to the basket, and is going to have his shot blocked out of bounds. 6-2 Renegades, 6 minutes to go, first quarter. Bit of a slow start here maybe for the Cavaliers. Looks like they're trying to feel this out just a little bit. McClung sends it into Medlin. Back to McClung in the corner. McClung has to send it out to Boggs. Boggs into the free throw line. Medlin gets Vaughn cutting to the basket off the glass. It's good. 6-4 is the West Side lead.
Nice play by Lawson. Good shot. Went up strong.
Reed sends the ball over to Browning. Down on the right baseline to Blackburn, and Blackburn hits the 10-foot jumper. It's an 8-4 West Side lead. Boggs pushes the ball back down the floor for the Cavaliers. Stops at the right elbow. 16-footer, is good. And it's an 8-6 West Side lead. 5:20 to go here, first quarter. Blackburn and Reed out front. Reed left side, sends it over to Blackburn on the right. Blackburn, a deep three. It's going to go off the back of the rim. Medlin fights for the rebound. Renegades come up with it. Down on the block now to Koger. Koger sends it out. Colucci for the three, and that's 3 3-pointers. For Colucci, he's got 9 of the Renegade, 11 points. Boggs sends the ball over to Oscar. Oscar out high now to McClung. Right side, Boggs, who launches the long three. It's going to be pulled down by the Renegades. Blackburn with the rebound. Brings it all the way down the right side. Goes all the way to the basket. Layup no good. Rebound Boggs. He loses the handle on it. Blackburn gets it back. Launches another three. No good. Rebound inside by Reed, and Reed is going to be fouled. Nice job there by Reed inside, working his way to the basket. Foul on the Cavaliers. Reed's free throw is good.
Chase McClung on that foul.
Shot off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound Cavaliers. 12-6 is the Westside lead. 4:10 to go here, first quarter. McClung has the ball on the right wing, out high now to Boggs. Boggs sends it to Oscar. Oscar attacks the lane, stops, pops, and gets it to fall. 12-8 is the Renegade lead. Cavaliers maintaining for the moment. Down in the corner, Browning with the three. He can't get it to fall, and we're going to have a foul on Koger. Looks like every one of these Renegade players very comfortable setting up and shooting a three, and they're not scared to be away from the line. Oscar left to Medlin, now to McClung. McClung brings it to the top of the circle. Bounces it over to Medlin. Medlin hands off to Boggs. Boggs into the lane. Boggs, nice bounce pants underneath to Vaughn. Vaughn completes the layup. It's a 12-10 Westside lead. 3:15 to go here, first quarter. Reed now sends the ball right side to Blackburn. Blackburn bounces it in now to Koger. Koger out on the wing. Colucci. And Colucci misses his first three. Kogar saves it. Colucci has it. Now to Blackburn. Blackburn into the lane, and Blackburn with the left hand can't complete the layup, gets his own rebound, and he's going to be fouled inside. Brandon Oscar with his first personal.
Cavaliers really battling for a rebound here. It's tough going underneath. This Westside team has a lot of height and length. And
Koger, a big body inside, although he's not been the one that's pulling down the majority of the rebounds. Blackburn doing the work inside, and Blackburn smooth at the free throw line, hits them both. It's a 14-10 Renegade lead. Long lob pass down to Vaughn underneath the basket, and Vaughn is going to be fouled. They'll get tag Browning with this foul. And we're going to have a timeout here. We'll take a timeout with them. 2:50 to go in the first quarter. You're listening to Cavalier Basketball on Rock 95. 30.
Don't compromise. Call John Mize, attorney at law in Beckley. Call 255-MIZE when you need help directly. When there's loss or injury or you've been wronged, call John Mize and your case is strong. Don't compromise. Call John Mize, attorney at law in Beckley.
in the first quarter. It was 14-10 Westside lead. Coach, you were talking about the Cavaliers battling inside there for the rebounds. That length of Westside is giving them a little bit of a problem. The only way to counter that is you're going to really have to get in there and box out on these shots.
Vaughn misses his first attempt from the line.
Lawson's free throw percentage dipped a little bit last night. He was at 75% down to 59.3.
He had a tough night at the line last night. Makes good on the second.
Cuts the Renegade lead to 3. Yes, Koger and Reed. Koger from the right elbow. No good rebound, Vaughn. Back come the Cavaliers. Long lob pass down to McClung. Is tipped and picked up by Blackburn. And Blackburn speeds down the floor. Layup is good. Blackburn has great speed for a big kid. Gives the Renegades a 16-11 lead. Oscar now is going to attack the lane from the free throw line. 16-footer is good. 16-13 is the Renegade advantage.
6 points for Brandon here in the early going.
Get it into Koger at the free throw line, and as he turned, he just cleared Medlin with his body. Gets the short 10-foot jumper, and it's an 18-13 Renegade lead. Oscar to Medlin, now to Boggs on the right wing, or excuse me, left wing high, out now to McClung. McClung sends it right side Medlin. Medlin travels on the pump fake. And Gabe not the guy they really want handling the basketball like that.
Out away from the basket. We need him in the low post.
Medlin and Boggs check out. McDade and Shrewsbury enter the game for the Cavaliers. 18-13 is the Renegade lead. 1:35 to go here, first quarter. Bledsoe makes his first appearance for the Renegades. They get it on the wing to Reed. Back out to Bledsoe. Bledsoe gets an open look at a three. It's going to be short. He follows his own shot, gets the rebound, lays it up and in. There's a prime example of why the Cavaliers need to box out on these shots. McClung, left side high. Sends it over to Vaughn. Vaughn standing at the three-point line. Gets it to Shrewsbury in the right corner. Shrews going to take it left. Pulls up just shy of the elbow. Goes in and out. Rebound pulled down by Bledsoe. And Colucci misfires on the three. Oscar with the rebound. Oscar pushes the ball down the floor. Shoots it up and over Blackburn. Doesn't get it to fall, but he draws the foul. And Blackburn got a lot of length there on Oscar. You can see at times there Oscar pulls down the rebound, takes it all the way to the basket, just able to extend the basketball up over the rim. And Oscar misses his first attempt. The cold shooting from the free throw line continuing for the Cavaliers. Oscar 15 of 27 now for the season, 57%. Second free throw is away. This one's good. It's a 6-point Westside lead. 45 seconds to go here in the first. Renegades push it up. Blackburn on the right wing. Blackburn sends it out to Reed. Left side now to Colucci. Back out to Reed. Into Koger at the free throw line. Out to Colucci. Pops the three, and Colucci has got 4 first quarter three-pointers. It's 23-14 Westside. Ball lobbed in. It's going to be stolen on the inbound. Blackburn to the basket. Dumps it off to Reed. Reed stops, pumps, puts it up over McClung. Basket is good. 25-14. McClung struggling to get the basketball in. Takes a timeout. 14.9 to go here in the first. You're listening to Cavalier Basketball on Rock 95.
General Stores knows West Virginia, but what some may not know is what LG is doing in your communities. And I'm here to tell you how Little General, with the strength of their 100-plus stores, is helping to enrich lives and empower families in West Virginia. Like the Norma May Huggins Cancer Research Endowment Fund, which is fighting to cure cancer every day right here in West Virginia. Locally owned and operated, LG has always been there and always will be. Little General Stores, committed to West Virginians. Boom!
To the Beckley Raleigh County Convention Center, the NRCTC Invitational, day 2 of this tournament. More of a showcase, not really a tournament.
Westside speed really giving the Cavaliers a fit here in the early going.
Full court pressure being applied here by the Renegades to get the ball into Oscar in the corner. Oscar is going to attack Blackburn, brings it across the timeline, loses the handle on it momentarily, gets it out to Vaughn now. 5 seconds, Cavaliers losing track of the clock. Oscar now into the lane, puts it up at the buzzer, and it's good.
Nice shot.
Not maybe what they intended coming out of the timeout, but they get a bucket at the buzzer.
That's the result they wanted.
25-16 into the first quarter. You're listening to Cavalier basketball on Rock 95.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications, or strings, or hassles. It can be that way again. Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
Once again, used car values have skyrocketed. This means you can see a 25 to 30% increase in the value of your car. We want your trade-in, and we want to give this money to our loyal customers instead of paying that additional money to buy vehicles at the auction. So between now and March 31st, Lewis Nissan will offer up to 30% above Kelley Blue Book average condition for your trade. We will also throw in 0% financing for up to 84 months and rebates as high as $6,000. Visit lewisnissan.com or call 1-800-TO.
Gray here with you courtside at the NRCTC Invitational. It's going to be Cavalier basketball to start this second quarter. Chase Boggs brings the ball down the left side now. Circles back, top of the circle. Motions. Nickel in the game for the Cavaliers. Boggs brings it down the left side, spins in the lane, stops now, and Boggs is going to be called for the double dribble. Sure, that's got to be a little bit disappointing. They wanted to probably come out of that 1 minute timeout right there with a good possession, get a bucket here to start the second quarter. Bledsoe now at the point for the Renegades as Nickel steps out now. They give the ball right side to Reed. Reed looks over the Cavalier defense. Koger out on the line, takes it in the lane, puts up the floater. He's going to get the bucket and the foul. Foul is going to be on Ty Nickel. Koger's free throw away is good. It's a 28-16 Westside lead. 7:10 to go here in the second. Medlin sends it down to Nickel on the wing. Nickel looks high. Shrewsbury has it, lobs it inside, tipped away. Renegades come up with it. Blackburn on the run. Blackburn in the lane, behind the back pass, tipped off of the hands of Boggs, and then it went off of the hands of Reed. So it's going to be Cavalier basketball.
Break for the Cavaliers.
Shrewsbury gets it into Boggs on the run. Boggs across the timeline. Boggs knocked to the floor, and a foul is going to be called here on Daniel Reed. That'll be his first, team's fourth. And Cavaliers making wholesale changes as Chase McClung, Vaughn, Oscar, and Caden Parker enter the game. They're going to join Boggs. .12 advantage for the Westside Renegades. Cavaliers looking to get something going here. Oscar now at the point for Greenbrier West. Out on the wing to Parker. Excuse me, to Boggs. Boggs sends it down to Parker in the corner. Parker out now to McClung. Boggs at the top of the circle, dribbles left. Hands it off to Parker, who sends it back to Oscar. Oscar crosses over, goes into the lane. Puts up the left-hander, no good, and the ball's going to go out of bounds to the Renegades. Brandon really likes to get in the lane and put up those one-handed runners. Reed brings it to the top, gives it off to Adkins. Adkins sends it out to Bledsoe. Bledsoe top of the circle down to Blackburn. Boggs on Blackburn. On the wing now to Adkins. Adkins kicks it out to Colucci. Colucci on the wing. Reed gets a look at a three. In and out, no good. Blackburn with the rebound underneath. Blackburn with the putback. 30-16 is the Westside lead. McClung has the ball top of the circle for the Cavaliers. Hands it off to Parker. Parker sends it back to McClung. Now to Boggs on the left wing. Boggs dribbles right. Kicks it left wing to Parker. Tries to come inside to Vaughn. And we're going to have a kick ball against the Renegades. Cavaliers really having trouble trying to feed Vaughn inside.
Yeah, Westside is, they take up a lot of space on the inside with their size and length.
Oscar has it at the top of the circle, looking for somewhere to go, and does a nice job starting left, feeding Vaughn on the right side. Layup is good. 30-18 is the Renegade lead. Reed now top of the circle for the Renegades. Gives it to Blackburn. Back now to Reed on the left side. Inside to Adkins. Poked away by the Cavaliers. Adkins picks it back up. Reed has it. Pulls up from the free throw line. 16-footer is good. 32-18. Westside leads. Oscar pushes the ball up the floor. Blackburn attacks from behind. Ball inside. Oscar able to pick it up off the floor. Gets the inside layup. It's 32-20. Back down on the other end. Blackburn has it. He attacks the basket. Finger roll and offensive foul as Blackburn ran through Brandon Oscar. Well, that's 2 fouls now on Blackburn.
Westside really quick back down the floor.
Ball lobbed in half court to McClung. Everybody retreats. Now they get to Oscar. Oscar once again coming down the left side of the lane. Just dishes it off to Vaughn. Layup is good. Cavaliers cut the lead to 10. 32-22. 4:15 to go here. First quarter. Bledsoe stands center circle. Reed comes out to get the basketball. Now he gives it back to Bledsoe. Bledsoe out to Adkins. Adkins bounces it over to Colucci. Colucci in the right corner. They come underneath to Reed. Reed works his way around, and his shot blocked by Vaughn. He gets the ball back, and he's going to step on the inline. So Vaughn with the block shot creates the turnover for the Cavaliers. They get it back here. They cut the lead to 10.
Lawson that time went up.
Oscar breaks the Renegade pressure, and he's being shadowed by Reed. Now to McClung. McClung brings it over and hands it off to Parker. Parker to Boggs, right wing high. Boggs starts left into the lane, and he puts it up off the glass. Cavaliers have cut the lead to 8, 32-24. 3:20 to go here in the first half. Bledsoe looks to the west side bench, gets his instructions, gets the ball to Reed. Colucci for the three in the left corner, no good. Back come the Cavaliers. Oscar on the run. Oscar top of the circle. Oscar pulls up, 16-footer is going to be a little bit short. Vaughn and McClung fought for the rebound, and it goes out of bounds to Westside. With the stoppage, Gabe Medlin checks in. Caden Parker back to the bench. Boy, Cavaliers really had an opportunity right there.
To cut into the lead, yeah. Rebounds has been tough, and we kind of lose one right there with our own team.
Reed pulls up from the right elbow, and he sinks the jumper. 34-24. Renegades lead it. Oscar to Medlin, now to McClung on the wing. McClung hands it off to Boggs. Boggs, left side, drove right into the arms of Adkins. Adkins with the block, back on the Renegades. Blackburn has it in the left corner. Starts right, into the lane, dumps it underneath to Adkins, and Vaughn's going to be called for the push underneath. Only the fourth team foul on the Cavaliers here in the first half. Pretty cleanly played game here by both teams. 2:13 to go in the second quarter. Timeout on the floor. You're listening to Cavalier Basketball on Rock 95.
You're going it alone. Help you tackle everything in one place with a one-stop shop for everything from shipping a package to printing your big presentation. Save you time by not only getting the job done right, but also right on time. And all with exceptional post-net customer service. We're more than just a place to get things done. We're your people.
That's a better spot. I feel myself rubbernecking over the monitor. I said that's a better spot. I feel myself rubbernecking up over the monitor.
Yes.
Welcome back to the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center. 2:13 to go here, second quarter. Westside leads Greenbrier West 34-24. It's going to be Renegade basketball. And got a discussion here with the official and Westside head coach Sean Jenkins. Looks like they got Blackburn standing over there with them. So we've got possibly some moisture on the floor. So they're going to clear the players from the floor. We're going to go ahead and take another break. You're listening to Cavalier Basketball on Rock 95.
Really wonder what the insurance companies think about the Mize Law Firm.
When Mize Law Firm calls, we let them name their own price.
You're in good hands at the Mize Law Firm. That's my stance.
Yep, and we covered it. We paid a time or two because we fought Mize a time or two. Hiring a Mize Law Firm will protect you from mayhem, like me.
Hiring the Mize Law Firm could earn you 15% more.
When I pick up the phone and it's Mize on the line, I just give him the money and save some time.
Seems pretty obvious to me.
Welcome back to the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center. Kind of got caught in a timeout break there. Lob into Blackburn on the inbound, and Blackburn puts it up and in. It's a 36-24 Westside lead. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. McClung gets it in the left corner, puts up the three. It rattles in and out. Blackburn pulls down the rebound, and then it's knocked out of bounds by Boggs. So the Cavaliers made a little run, and now you can see where that missed basket down there really kind of coming back to haunt Greenbrier West as Westside now able to extend their lead. Reed looks inside, gets it to Koger. Now to Bledsoe. Bledsoe passes on the three. He's going to go into the lane. Tries to dump it underneath the Reed. Stolen by Medlin. Outlets to Boggs. Boggs pushes it down the right side. Off the glass. No good. Oscar saves it in bounds. And McClung with the basket for the Cavaliers makes it a 36-26 Westside lead. Blackburn to Reed, left side. Oscar steps out on Reed. Reed pulls up from the free throw line. 16-footer is good, and boy, he has looked smooth shooting that shot here tonight as Reed now knocks the ball away from Oscar. 1:06 to go here, second quarter. Renegades going to pressure the basketball. Boggs gets it into McClung. McClung half court. McClung bounces to Vaughn off the glass. Good. Nice job breaking the pressure there for the Cavaliers. We're under a minute to go here in the first half. Westside leads by 10. Blackburn steps up from the Woodrow Wilson logo, launches an air ball three. So once again, Coach, here the Cavaliers might be able to make a little run. McClung looking for help to get the basketball in. Gets it to Boggs. Boggs beats Bledsoe down the floor. Has it on the left side. Spins. Kicks it out to McClung. McClung gets an open look at a three, and it's in and out for McClung. Rebound pulled down by Bledsoe. Back quickly to Blackburn in the lane. Kicks it out. Colucci. That's Colucci's first two-point attempt of the night. Doesn't fall. Cavaliers with the rebound. They're down by 10. 25 seconds to go, and Oscar's going to walk it down here.
Looks like Cavaliers going to play for the last shot here with 18 seconds left to go in the first half.
15 now on the clock. Oscar pressured by Reed. Clock down to 10. Oscar top of the circle. Oscar really being hounded into the lane. Puts up an awkward shot across his body. Medlin with the rebound. Medlin lost the handle on it, and it was Reed down below that ended up with the basketball. Your halftime score is Westside 38, Greenbrier West 28. Let's take a break. You're listening to Cavalier Basketball on Rock 95.
2021 Nissan Titan is the best truck on the road, and here's why. A 5-year, 100,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty. With 400 horsepower and 413 foot-pounds torque, the Titan can tow up to 9,400 pounds. And now, through March 31st, receive up to 84 months with 0% financing. So come early for the best selection. Schedule your appointment online all the time at lewisnissan.com or call 1-800-TO-BEXLEY.
Hello, I'm Dr. Gross. Here at Chris Gross Chiropractic, we get 3 major complaints: the knee pain, sciatica, and headaches. We use state-of-the-art technology to help repair the spine, nerves, muscles, ligaments, and tendons 3 to 5 times faster than standard treatments. So if you're having any of these issues, we can help. Give us a call today at our Beckley Clinic or our New River location that's now in Whipple. Take care of yourself. You deserve it.
Little General Stores knows West Virginia, but what some may not know is what LG is doing in your communities. And I'm here to tell you how Little General, with the strength of their 100+ stores, is helping to enrich lives and empower families in West Virginia. Like the Norma May Huggins Cancer Research Endowment Fund, which is fighting to cure cancer every day right here in West Virginia. Locally owned and operated, LG has always been there and always will be. Little General Stores, committed to West Virginians. Boom!
Welcome back to halftime here at the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center. The NRCTC Invitational, and the Westside Renegades lead the Greenbrier West Cavaliers 38-28 at the break. And Big man for the Renegades here in the first half was Evan Colucci. Colucci was 4 for 7 shooting threes, 12 points. He's got all the three-pointers in the contest for the Renegades. Ethan Blackburn was 4 for 6 from the field, 0 for 2 shooting three, and 2 for 2 from the free throw line. 10 points for Blackburn. Daniel Reed follows up Blackburn with 9 points, and Jackson Kogar with 5. 4 players in the scoring column for the Renegades. Blackburn also able to pull down 4 rebounds. Reed with 3, a total of 12 rebounds in the first half for the Renegades. So as a team, Westside shot 10 of 15 from the floor, 4 of 13 shooting threes, and 4 for 5 from the free throw line. So a pretty nice percentage of makes there from the field and from the free throw line. And then if you look at Colucci right there, he started out really hot, 3 for 3 shooting threes. And he's got all 4 three-pointers for Westside in the ball game.
He's really smooth with the basketball, and he really plays beyond the three-point line. It's Cavaliers was trying to play a 2-3 zone, and it was really hard to get out and cover him because he was so deep. So it seemed like they made some adjustments and kind of slowed that down, but we've got to account for him every trip down the floor.
And when you talk about Colucci being a smooth shooter, he's not the only one that looks smooth out there shooting the basketball. Daniel Reed has shown that he really likes to get right there to the free throw line or the elbow, and he can really elevate, and he's got a nice smooth shot on him. And then Blackburn, he runs the floor. It looks like he just does everything well out there. So this Westside team, a very well-rounded basketball team.
Their players are very athletic. And I was really surprised at their speed up and down the floor. Now they can move, and I think that really caught the Cavaliers off guard at times in the first half as to how quickly they could go from one end of the floor to the other.
It's pretty easy for me to say over the course of the season what we've seen Greenbrier West face. Ethan Blackburn, easily the best player that has been on the floor against Greenbrier West this season.
Absolutely. For the Cavaliers here in the first half, Chase McClung had 2 points. He finished shooting 1 of 2 from the field and 0 for 2 from three-point line. Brandon Oscar finished with 10 points. He was 5 of 8 from the field, 1 of 2 from the line. Chase Boggs had 4 points. He was 2 of 4 from the field and 0 for 1 from the three-point line. And Lawson Vaughn was 5 of 6 from the field, 1 of 2 from the line, and finished with 10 points. He also led the team with 3 rebounds. So the three-point shooting for the Cavaliers as a team, we're 0 for 3. So we're still shooting a little cold from three-point line. And rebounds are hard to come by tonight.
It's just a matter of getting in there defensively anyhow and boxing out on these Westside shots. You can't give them second opportunities. They've made the most of all of them. Halftime score?
Unfortunately, they didn't need a lot of second shot opportunities because they were kind of knocking shots down, at the beginning of the game. But the Cavaliers need to do a much better job with the boxing out. And I think if we can start crashing the boards a little bit, we can fight our way back in this thing.
Halftime score, Westside 38, Greenbrier West 28. Let's take another break. You're listening to Cavalier Basketball on Rock 95.
Hey, my name is Dante, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A nuggets is the authentic taste of it. You can tell it's freshly breaded, seasoned perfectly, and it just has this unique taste that compares to no other. Once I bite into it,
My name is Meredith, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is the oven-toasted, cheesy top layer. If home had a flavor, it would be Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese. I'm passionate about it.
Don't compromise, call John Mize, attorney at law in Beckley. Call 255-MIZE when you need help directly. When there's loss or injury or you've been wronged, call John Mize and your case is strong. Don't compromise, call John Mize, attorney at law in Beckley.
It's time. Time to take your next step. No, not a baby step. Make it a leap. A leap into a better future for you and your family. It's time to set a goal. Not just any goal, but a goal that will give you the tools for success. Now is your time, and we are here to help you achieve your goal. New River Community and Technical College is your next step to a great career.
Welcome back to halftime here at the Beckley Raleigh County Convention Center. Westside leads Greenbrier West 38-28. Got a minute to go here in the halftime break. Looking ahead at Greenbrier West's schedule. Cavaliers going to travel to James Monroe next Tuesday night, 7:30 tip. Thursday night, they get the Summers County Bobcats at home. Friday night, they will travel to Meta Bridge, and then on Saturday, Greenbrier West will head to South Harrison for the finals of the West Virginia Hometown Invitational Tournament, where they will face the winner of Friday night's Tulsa-South Harrison game. So Greenbrier West still in line for a West Virginia HIT championship. And looking at the schedule here, at least from the region standpoint, you got a big game there with James Monroe. James Monroe able to defeat the Cavaliers by 5 earlier this season. That's a big get for the Cavaliers if they can go down there to Lindside and scratch out a win.
We got to see the Mavericks play in the previous game, and they defeated Independence. There looks pretty good.
Yeah, and I had to take my eyes off the game right there at the end. They were hovering all over 100 points there against Independence.
With 95.
So Cavaliers have taken the floor, waiting for the Renegades to break their huddle. And now we're just waiting on the basketball as it sits over at the scorer's table. Renegades going to have the basketball here to start the second half. Reed sets the Renegade offense. Sends it to Blackburn. Back out to Reed. Now to Blackburn on the left wing. Down inside to Browning, and Blackburn with the long three. Rebound pulled down by Boggs. Cavaliers back up the floor. McClung, top of the circle, left side now to Oscar. Oscar looking to work his way down inside. Now shoots the fall-away jumper. 16-footer, no good. McClung, Skies gets the rebound. Put back, no good. Rebound pulled down by Koger. Back come the Renegades. Boggs steals the ball away from Reed. Goes to the basket. Layup, no good, but he draws the foul. And there's one of those hustle plays that we've been looking for. That's 2 fouls now on Reed.
Kind of caught him off guard. And Chase able to take the ball right out of his pocket.
Boggs steps to the line and sinks the first. He was 6'11", make that 7 of 12 now on the season, 55%. Boggs, second shot, in and out, no good. Rebound McClung. McClung's putback is blocked by Reed. Back come the Renegades. Reed Sends the ball out to Browning, back to Reed. Reed, the right elbow, kicks it over to Browning. Browning puts up the three, and Browning gets the shooter's roll. 41-29 is the Renegade advantage. Boggs brings the ball left side high, out top now to Oscar. Oscar loses the handle on it, picks it up, sends it out to Vaughn. Vaughn, nice ball fake, goes to the basket. Challenged there by Blackburn, and Browning comes down with the rebound on the inline. It'll be Cavalier basketball. McClung hustles down. He'll set up baseline. And Boggs circles, catches it right side. Fall away jumper, no good. McClung with the rebound and the putback. It's a 10-point game, 41-31. 6:20 to go here in the third. Ball out high to Reed. Reed's going to step back. Let the offense set. Gets to Blackburn on the wing. Down to Browning. Reed sends it into Koger. Koger spins. Gets it off to Blackburn. Layup no good. And the ball's going to go out of bounds. Off of the Renegades. Cavalier basketball.
See if we can dig into this lead now.
It was a really nice ball movement right there. Boggs at the point, gives it to Medlin. Now on the left wing to McClung. McClung out high to Oscar. Oscar pops the three, and he hits from straight away. It's down to a 7-point Westside lead. Koger on the other end, spins into the lane, dumps it off to Browning, who gives it to Reed. Reed with the layup. 43-34 is your score. 5:30 to go here in the third. Oscar, top of the circle, into the lane. Nice dump off to Vaughn. Layup, lays it up and in. 43-36. Cavaliers hanging around right here. Reed into the lane, dumps it off to Browning. Browning launches the three. McClung fights for the rebound inside. We're going to have a jump ball, and it'll be Cavalier basketball. Chase McClung making another one of those hustle plays inside, and we talked about at the half. It looks like, at least here at the start of the outset of the third quarter, Cavaliers doing a little bit better job here, pulling down these rebounds. McClung brings it out high. Medlin dumps it underneath the Vaughn. Vaughn spins into the lane. Vaughn being pressured, gives it off to Boggs. Boggs just outside of the left elbow, puts up the jumper. No good. Rebound Koger. Whipped inside to Koger, spins in the lane, shot no good. McClung secures the rebound, outlets to Oscar. Back come the Cavaliers. Oscar down the left side. Oscar dumps it off, just happened to find McClung right there, but it's tipped away. Back come the Renegades, and on the other end, it's going to be Colucci with the layup. 45-36. Reed now going to shadow Oscar. Medlin hands it off to Boggs. Boggs to the basket, layup good. Boggs found a nice lane on the left side.
Nice driving. Took it all the way.
Reed sends it up to Blackburn. Cross-court pass. Colucci launches the long three. It's too strong. McClung with another rebound. Chase McClung kind of owning the boards here in the third quarter. McClung brings it down for the Cavaliers. Sends it left side to Medlin. Medlin hands off to McClung. McClung baseline, loses the handle on it. Back come the Renegades. Reed has it. Sends it off to Blackburn right side. Blackburn just feathers that ball up and in the basket. 47-38 is the Westside lead, and the Cavaliers are going to take a timeout. 3:14 to go here in the third. You're listening to Cavalier basketball on Rock 95.
From the moment you walk into PostNet, we've got your back. From design and printing to shipping and more, whatever you need, we can help. We can bring your projects to life with advice and insight so you never feel like you're going it alone. Help you tackle everything in one place with a one-stop shop for everything from shipping a package to printing your big presentation. Save you time by not only getting the job done right, but also right on time. And all with exceptional PostNet customer service. We're more than just a place to get things done. We're your people.
It's time. Time to take your next step. No, not a baby step. Make it a leap. A leap into a better future for you and your family. It's time to set a goal. Not just any goal, but a goal that will give you the tools for success. Now is your time, and we are here to help you achieve your goal. New River Community and Technical College is your next step to a great career.
Spins in the lane, kicks it out to Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury stops at the elbow, tries to go inside to McDade, and it's going to be stolen away. Warriors, and Colucci tried to save it as he flew out of bounds. He throws it into the Cavalier bench, so it's going to be Greenbrier West basketball. Exactly 3 minutes to go here in the third. Boggs inbounds from the side, gets it to Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury in the lane, spins. Jumper's going to be short, saved by Vaughn into the hands of Browning. Renegades off and running. Blackburn has it in the left corner. Tries to dump it underneath to Browning, who was cutting to the basket. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be a turnover for the Renegades.
Cavaliers really trying to get the ball down to Vaughn under the basket, and Westside team doing a really good job of
ball lobbed in by Shrewsbury, tracked down by Browning. Browning gets it to Reed. Reed launches the long three. No good. Rebound Koger. Cross-court pass saved by Colucci. Colucci now, he's going to shoot the three, and Colucci hits from the right side. 50-38 is the Renegade advantage. And a good matchup here for Chase McClung as he's got Blackburn shading him. Boggs going to step left. Boggs hits the three for the Cavaliers. Nice answer there for Greenbrier West. Cavaliers cut that lead to 9. Blackburn out high, sends it over to Reed. Rotated down, Blackburn gets it back, hands it off to Browning, now out to Reed. Now to Colucci. Colucci steps inside the three-point line, and his jumper's going to rattle in and out. McDade can't handle the rebound. And as, who's that? Browning hits the floor. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. You're listening to Cavalier Basketball on Rock 95. That was
Coach Bob Huggins here at your local Little General store. As I travel this great state, it's nice to know that almost anywhere I go, there's a local Little General nearby. So the next time you're on the road, look for the Little General sign and tell them Hugs sent you.
When it comes to your injury case, the Mize Law Firm is second to none. What other lawyers, members of both the $1 Million Advocates Club and the nation's 100 top trial lawyers? What other law firm has offices in both Beckley and Lewisburg to serve you? When you've been injured, hire the Mize Law Firm. There's none better.
Holy.
Don't compromise. Call John Mize.
Down to Blackburn. Blackburn skies to the basket, lays it up and in over Boggs. 52-41. The Renegade advantage. Parker back in the game for the Cavaliers. Gives it to Medlin. Now Oscar, left side high. Oscar gives it to Medlin. Medlin just inside the three-point line. Medlin hits. 52-44. Koger gets it in the left corner. Pulls up 10-footer from the left side. Baseline jumper is good. 54-44. We're under a minute to play here in the third quarter. Oscar steps back. Medlin's going to come out and screen the defender, Reed. Oscar takes it down the left side, stops, pops, going to get it to fall, but a put back up and in by Michael Canode. 54-46. Colucci on the other end. Colucci hits the three from the right corner. A big answer there for the Renegades. The lead stretched back out to 11. 22 seconds to go. Oscar fights his way to the top of the key. 15 seconds. Oscar asking for a little help. Medlin and Canode both set the screen. Oscar down the left side of the lane. Off the glass. It's good. 57-48. 3 seconds. Reed launches the three-quarter court shot. It's no good. After 3 quarters of play, it's Westside 57, Greenbrier West 48. You're listening to Cavalier Basketball on Rock 95.
The 2021 Nissan Titan is the best truck on the road, and here's why. A 5-year, 100,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty. With 400 horsepower and 413 foot-pounds torque, the Titan can tow up to 9,400 pounds. And now, through March 31st, receive up to 84 months with 0% financing. So come early for the best selection. Schedule your appointment online all the time at lewisnissan.com or call 1-800-PO-BECKLEY.
Welcome back to the Beckley Raleigh County Convention Center, and after 3 quarters of play, it's Westside 57, Greenbrier West 48, and Coach, late in that third quarter, Evan Colucci once again, he's just lethal from the three-point line.
Absolutely. We've got to account for him at all times when they have the basketball. How many has he made?
6 3-pointers in the contest. 2 for 3 here in the second half. Renegades going to have the basketball. Reed sets the offense. Steps up from the right side, and Reed just pops the jumper. 59-48. Renegades with the lead. And that's the kind of possession that you want to have coming out of a break like that. Oscar sends the ball into Vaughn. Vaughn in the corner, and it's going to be stolen away by Browning. Browning gives the ball to Reed. Reed. Koger just down on the baseline begging for the basketball. Stolen by Oscar. Outlet to Boggs, and a little bit slow. Blackburn able to easily pick the basketball. Goes behind the back around McClung into the lane. Layup's going to be no good. Foul will be called on Lawson Vaughn. And Ethan Blackburn putting on an exhibition out here. Watch this, the one-handed steal. And he goes behind his back around McClung into the lane right here. And if not for the foul, you have to think that he's going to finish.
His first free throw is up and in.
I believe you made me feel bad for a second for talking trash.
Second free throw away is good. And the lead starting to stretch out here a little bit for Westside. It's up to 13. Shrewsbury out high, into the lane, Vaughn. Vaughn looking for somewhere to go with the basketball, knocked away by Colucci. They send it down to Blackburn, and he goes up for the left-hand slam, misses the dunk, down to McClung, down to Oscar, and Oscar is going to get the bucket and the foul. Colucci.
He got up on that one.
Nice outlet pass here by Vaughn. He gets it to McClung, dumps it off to Oscar, and Oscar able to hang just enough to get the foul on Colucci. That's his first. Bledsoe checks back in here for the Renegades. Oscar with the chance to cut this to 10. And smooth from the line. Might be finding a little bit of his touch here, Coach.
Yeah. He was due a good shoot night, and he seems like he's kind of getting his confidence back.
Bledsoe in the corner, out to Reed, dumps it inside to Koger, who gives it back to Bledsoe. Cross court now to Blackburn, catches it on the three-point line, goes to the basket, and puts up the floater that just drops off the rim into the basket. It's good. 63-51. Shrewsbury from the right corner. Three-pointer no good. Koger fights for the rebound. Vaughn comes up with it, and Vaughn is knocked to the floor. Vaughn trying to go up strong. Koger doesn't like the call. Kind of see there why Koger might have been a successful all-state football player this year for the Renegades.
Absolutely.
Lawson's free throw up and away, no good. Koger just a sophomore. Vaughn, second free throw, rattles in and out, no good. Koger with the rebound. Back come the Renegades. Reed has it, left side. Reed pulls up and sinks the jumper from the left side. Reed really smooth at that range right there with that jump shot. 65-51 is the Westside advantage. Blackburn and Bledsoe stepping out to trap Oscar. They get it to Shrewsbury. Now the Boggs in the corner, back out to Shrews, inside to Vaughn. Vaughn's going to go to the basket, and he's going to draw another foul on Jackson Koger. If he could just get one of those to drop.
Right.
That's 3 fouls now on Jackson Koger. And, wow, they're just, weren't we shooting right there? Shrewsbury into Vaughn. Vaughn hard to the basket. Puts up the air ball. Saved inbounds by Bledsoe. Back come the Renegades. Bledsoe lobs it into Koger. Koger spins left. Blocked by Vaughn. And Vaughn's going to be called for the personal. And Lawson and Koger really mixing it up in here.
Yeah, both guys battling hard for position.
Ball lobbed in there to Kogar. He spins left. He really likes to go to his left. And you can see where Vaughn got him on the arm. Koger's first free throw, no good.
Shrewsbury checks out for the Cavaliers. Medlin back in.
I'd like to see Medlin get in here and mix it up with these big guys. Koger sinks the second. The lead is 15 for Westside. 5:15 to go in the fourth. McClung sends it on the wing to Oscar. Launches the three. It's going to be short. Rebound pulled down by Colucci. And a foul is going to be called on Gabe Medlin. Just the third team foul of the second half here for the Cavaliers. We talked about it in the first half. Really cleanly played. Right. It's been the same way here in the second. Bledsoe and Reed out front. They get it into Kogar. Bledsoe had cut to the basket, spins, puts up the 10-footer, no good. Rebound Medlin, and Medlin's going to be called for the travel. Gabe's kind of gotten tagged with that a couple times here this evening. Bledsoe sets up baseline, sends it into the far corner. Three put up by Reed, no good. Cavaliers on the run, and Reed does a nice job tracking down Oscar on the opposite end of the floor, knocking it out of bounds.
They're so quick recovering.
Fair to say the fastest team that we've seen play this year.
Absolutely.
And you can see the disparity maybe there. Westside now a AAA team in the new configuration. Cavaliers single A. McClung gets it into Boggs, now to Vaughn. Vaughn fights his way to the basket, and it rolls in and out. Koger with the rebound. Koger spins. Koger's going to come out of there with it. Dumps it off to Reed at half court. Reed from the right side. And that's his spot.
That's his
10-footer, he's lethal. 68-51. Renegades lead it. 4:20 to go here in the fourth. Oscar, left side high, tries to come inside to Medlin. Koger comes up with it, sends it down to Blackburn. Blackburn misses the dunk again. Vaughn gets the rebound at half court. Vaughn spins in the lane. Vaughn to the basket. Layup no good. Rebound ripped away by Reed. Blackburn sets up, launches the three. No good. Rebound Colucci. Colucci misses the three. And the Cavaliers going to come away with it here. Timeout on the floor. 3:51 to go. You're listening to Cavalier basketball on Rock 95.
From the moment you walk into PostNet, we've got your back. From design and printing to shipping and more, whatever you need, we can help. We can bring your projects to life with advice and insight so you never feel like you're going it alone. Help you tackle everything in one place with a one-stop shop for everything from shipping a package to printing your big presentation. Save you time by not only getting the job done right, but also right on time. And all with exceptional PostNet customer service. We're more than just a place to get things done. We're your people.
It's time. Time to take your next step. No, not a baby step. Make it a leap. A leap into a better future for you and your family. It's time to set a goal. Not just any goal, but a goal that will give you the tools for success. Now is your time, and we are here to help you achieve your goal. New River Community and Technical College is your next step to a great career.
Raleigh County Convention Center, 3:51 remaining here in the fourth quarter. And the Cavaliers were able to hang around for a long time, but Westside's
starting to put a little distance with them now.
Lead is up to 17, and we've got some substitutions in the contest here for the Renegades. Boggs going to be challenged by Blackburn. Picks the dribble up, sends it off to Oscar. Oscar, top of the circle in the lane, kicks it out. Boggs is going to get a good look at a three right here. Air ball. Medlin with the rebound. Kicks it out to McClung. McClung into the lane. He's going to attack the basket, and he's going to draw the foul. He gets the bucket over Koger. And that's going to be 4 now on Jackson Koger. Good to see Chase in there challenging these big men. Koger looks to be about 6'2". Probably
a thick 6'2".
Yeah. McClung sinks the free throw. Cuts the lead to 14, 68-54. And we've got a new man in the game for the Renegades, Lusk. Out and out of Blackburn. Over in the far corner to Bledsoe. Bledsoe going to send it out high now to Blackburn. Blackburn tries to underhand it to Bledsoe in the corner, and he throws it away. Turnover, Renegades. So Oscar has it now for the Cavaliers. From the wing, kicks it in the corner, tried to get it to McDade, and Bledsoe quickly knocked it away, but he stepped on the end line. You cannot be lazy with your passes.
No.
McClung's going to lob this into Boggs. Boggs on the right wing. Boggs creates a little space, puts up the three. It's going to be short. Rebound pulled down by Lusk. I'm saying Lusk, excuse me, that was Austin Klein that was in the contest. And the foul on the far end going to be called on Evan McDade. Koger's free throw short. Koger readies. Second shot is away, and this one is good. 69-54 is the Renegade advantage. Boggs sends it cross court into the corner. Medlin with the three. Puts up the air ball into the hands of Oscar. Oscar with the putback. 69-56. Gabe's got the height and the range to shoot that shot. He just doesn't get to shoot it very often. Bledsoe and Blackburn now working a little clock for the Renegades. They send it over to Klein. Klein being trapped now by McClung and Boggs, and Chase knocks the ball out of bounds. And on the stoppage of play, we're going to have a timeout on the floor. 2:04 to go here, fourth quarter. You're listening to Cavalier basketball on Rock 95.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications or strings or hassles. It can be that way again. Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
Once again, used car values have skyrocketed. This means you can see a 25 to 30% increase in the value of your car. We want your trade-in, and we want to give this money to our loyal customers instead of paying that additional money to buy vehicles at the auction. So between now and March 31st, Lewis Nissan will offer up to 30% above Kelley Blue Book average condition for your trade. We will also throw in 0% financing for up to 84 months and rebates as high as $6,000. Visit lewisnissan.com or call 1-800-TO.
Welcome back to the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center. 2:04 to go here, fourth quarter. 69-56 is the Westside lead. Klein now with the basketball, sends it out to Bledsoe. And the Renegades look like they're going to try to work some clock. They come inside to Atkins. It's going to be stolen away by Boggs, and Boggs steps on the inline. It'll stay with Westside. I think this is what Coach Robertson wants to see, a lot of hustle out of his Cavaliers here at the end of the contest.
Kids still playing hard.
Lester also in the game for Westside. They get the ball into Atkins, and Atkins is going to be fouled by McDade. Evan with two personals here, and Vaughn's going to pop up off the Cavalier bench. Atkins unable to hit. And Atkins gets his name in the scoring column. Cavaliers back up the floor. 70-56 is Westside's lead. McClung to McDade in the corner. Back out to McClung, launches the three. It's going to be off the side of the rim. No good. Rebound Bledsoe on the run. Bledsoe throws it away. McClung has it. McClung to the basket, and McClung going to draw the foul.
You say the foul was on the floor.
Only 16 fouls against the Warriors. McClung gets it into Vaughn on the block, and Vaughn loses the handle on it. Back come the Renegades. Klein up the floor now to Bledsoe. Bledsoe dumps it back to Klein. Klein has it stolen away by Boggs. Boggs loses the handle on it. On the floor. And Boggs there loses the handle. I guess he stepped on the far sideline in front of the west side bench. Blackburn into Bledsoe. And the Renegades just looking to work some clock here. Back and forth between Blackburn and Bledsoe. Blackburn underneath. Fed Klein. Basket was no good, and Atkins is going to get the bucket. And he's going to go to the free throw line. Shrewsbury going to check in for McDade. Atkins with 3 points late here for the Renegades. And the free throw is good. 73-56 is your score. Westside with the lead. Oscar into the left corner, steps back, launches the three. Air ball pulled down by Lester. Ball in now to Lusk. Lusk tried to trap him in the corner. And the 15-footer going to be put up there by Lester. 75-56 is the score. Boggs to McClung. McClung shoots the three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Renegades. Lusk brings it down. Klein baseline, sends it left side to Lester. Oscar, the Cavaliers still getting after it, and ball knocked away. Oscar is going to be fouled on the other end. That's going to go against Lester. This will stop the clock here with 4 seconds remaining. Brandon Oscar's had a pretty eventful day here for the Cavaliers. First free throw is up and good. Oscar readies. Second free throw is away. This one's going to go off the rim. No good. Rebound going to be fought for and tied up. It'll be Cavalier basketball. They're going to get it back here with 1.8 remaining on the clock. Shrewsbury lobs it into Oscar, puts up the 16-footer at the buzzer. No good. Your final score, Westside 75, Greenbrier West 57. Let's take a 2-minute break. You're listening to Cavalier Basketball on Rock 95.
It's time. Time to take your next step. No, not a baby step. Make it a leap. A leap into a better future for you and your family. It's time to set a goal. Not just any goal, but a goal that will give you the tools for success. Now is your time, and we are here to help you achieve your goal. New River Community and Technical College is your next step to a great career.
So what changed? How would you explain your success?
So I finally decided, don't compromise.
So as you can see, even a dummy knows when you've been hurt in a car wreck, don't compromise. Call John Mize.
Did you know when you send or receive a text message, you take your eyes off the road for 5 seconds? At 55 miles per hour, that's like driving more than the length of a football field blindfolded. As a result, thousands of people die every year in crashes related to distracted driving. That's why we're cracking down on people who text or use their smartphones while driving. We would rather you cross the goal line alive. Law enforcement officers write tickets to save lives. Don't text and drive.
75-57. Renegades led it after one, 25-16. It was a 38-28 halftime score at the end of three. Cavaliers had cut the lead to 9, 57-48. But the depth of the Renegades just a little bit too much for Greenbrier West to handle in that fourth quarter. And we arrive at our final score of 75-57. Cavaliers going to fall to 5-5 on the season, while the Renegades, improved to 7-3 on the season. And it was by far the most athletically talented team that we've seen Greenbrier West face this season. Ethan Blackburn, as advertised, a very smooth basketball player, quickness, length, can get to the basket, can shoot really well. Very impressed with the three-point shooting of Evan Colucci for the Renegades. Daniel Reed was pretty lethal from about 10 feet. One of the prettier shots that see here in southern West Virginia. And Jackson Koger, big body down inside and mobile, able to really work his way in and around the basket and feed those shooters out on the perimeter for the Renegades.
For the Cavaliers tonight, just trying to get last totaling up. We're going to be led by Brandon Oscar. Brandon Oscar was 8 of 14 from the field, 3 of 5 from the free throw line, and 1 of 4 from three-point line. And he finishes the night with 22 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. Chase McClung was 3 of 7 from the field, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 0 for 4 from the three-point line, with 7 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist. Chase Boggs finished 3 of 7 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 of 3 from three-point line, and finishes with 10 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. Lawson Vaughn was 6 of 12 from the field, 1 of 4 from the line. He had 13 points and 4 rebounds. So all in all, the Cavaliers weren't quite as cold as they were last night, but they were really kind of up against it tonight. Westside is a very good ball club. They shot the ball well. They were very athletic, fast, lots of speed up and down the floor, and it was just a pretty tough draw for the Cavaliers here tonight.
For the Renegades, Evan Colucci led all scorers with 20 points. Ethan Blackburn followed up with 18. Daniel Reed with 17. Jackson Koger with 9. Atkins late in the game there. Glenn Atkins with 4 points. And Hunter Lester. Hunter Lester with 2. Let's take a 2-minute break. When we come back, we'll have a word with Greenbrier West head coach Jared Robertson. You're listening to Cavalier Basketball on Rock 95.
The 2021 Nissan Titan is the best truck on the road, and here's why. A 5-year, 100,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty. With 400 horsepower and 413 foot-pounds torque, the Titan can tow up to 9,400 pounds. And now, through March 31st, receive up to 84 months with 0% financing. So come early for the best selection. Schedule your appointment online all the time at lewisnissan.com or call 1-800-PO-BEXLEY.
Hello, I'm Dr. Gross. Here at Chris Gross Chiropractic, we get 3 major complaints: the knee pain, sciatica, and headaches. We use state-of-the-art technology to help repair the spine, nerves, muscles, ligaments, and tendons 3 to 5 times faster than standard treatments. So if you're having any of these issues, we can help. Give us a call today at our Beckley Clinic or our New River location that's now in Whipple. Take care of yourself. You deserve it.
Little General Stores knows West Virginia, But what some may not know is what LG is doing in your communities. And I'm here to tell you how Little General, with the strength of their 100+ stores, is helping to enrich lives and empower families in West Virginia, like the Norma May Huggins Cancer Research Endowment Fund.
No,